Hello and welcome to the last Compostudio of Assembly 2007. I have with me Dot Waffle, who I'm sure you're all familiar with. I also have Benz, Navis and Sir Garbage Truck, Esquire.
The third.
The third.
Junior.
Okay, fair enough. PC demo competition. That was awesome. Anyone believe me?
No.
No, it's horrible. Disagree. Worst thing I ever seen.
Basically,
Boring.
I was bored to tears the entire time.
Yeah. I actually slept some. Like,
I had to. I mean, come on.
We're disappointed.
You didn't like it?
oh, really?
No, it was, I mean, okay, what? We started out with who? Who was it we started out? I don't even remember. It's that bad.
TV.
Yeah.
TV, yeah, okay.
Started. I can't remember who we finished with.
The TV screen and the motion captured dancing.
Hadn't we seen that before in like some other compo somewhere with like instead of TV screen, it was like, you know, some disco ball or something?
Oh, the font was oddly familiar also.
Yeah. And I think the music followed the exact same beat.
Well,
Are we going to stop joking now?
Stop
They're
joking.
gonna
I liked
believe
it.
in-
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I
start
liked
from
it.
It was
scratch.
great.
The motion capture was
That was,
fantastic.
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit familiar, but on the other hand, it was a well done tribute. And I think if I take it as a tribute, it'll work.
It's the kind of thing that's adapted to like computer animation shows and stuff like
Yeah.
Max and other
Yeah.
kinds of.
I must say for the dope demo that it starts really well with those nice wireframes.
Yes.
I think it goes a bit down from that point and on because of the tribute to the popular demo. I don't think that they need it, and that chess scene drags on a little bit for too long.
Yeah.
But I think that so far for dope it's definitely their best work.
They
So
should
there you are.
continue to improve from here. It was a good effort and a worthy start to the compo.
I thought it was like a tribute demo actually for a while.
It
Yeah,
was.
but with the chessboard, until it says 1997, I thought it
yeah,
was
me
like
too.
a Crystal Dream.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Crystal Dream,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you move into something else and
Then I
something else.
missed by 3 years. See,
Yeah.
I know these things.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
I-
It was
yeah.
97. It was
Yeah,
97.
That's wrong year. And then, oh no, it's like the quote from a chess game.
Yeah. Of course, what do chess games and people with heads instead of TVs instead of heads have in common? I don't know.
I worry about people with heads instead of TVs, but
Well, shit-faced
Oh,
clowns
yeah,
has-
do not
has
watch a
cameras
shit-faced clown
instead of
demo.
heads.
yeah, okay.
That's
Well,
perhaps even worse. I don't know.
well, I quite enjoyed it because I mean I was entertained by it anyway. I mean, not many of the demos bored me.
No.
Well, yeah. Well, I have to disagree. Some did.
Some bored him?
Yeah, probably. He's just
Some
like
bored
too
you,
polite to
but
say.
you don't.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to agree with you
Yeah.
now. I mean, there was it was one of the party invites. We started with meta balls, and I actually shouted out "boring," and then suddenly bang, and then.
Then it was like,
So you're
hello,
putting your seat.
we're Brainstorm and Traction, and we're going to be cute now.
Yeah. We're gonna pull a little funny on you.
And it was just like, we are so
You guys are so
excessive.
cynical.
Well, it was excessively cute, but it was awesome.
It's really nice.
I mean,
You
seriously.
liked it then?
Yes, it was
Hooray.
just totally. I mean, it was an old school text writer, but you'll notice. I mean, it was a whole text writer that was up there for what, 3 minutes, and nobody was shouting "press space." It was awesome. There was enough stuff in the background. It just rocked.
Maybe we can discuss more about this when we get to there. Let's take it each
I'm
one
fine with
because
it.
we're
He does
moving
it.
right up and down.
All right, we'll go with
Okay.
number two.
Number
We
two.
need to talk about
People
Bobby
with
Daffran.
Sundown invite.
Yeah, I think that was the best demo of the whole lot because it was an advert for Sundown.
What is Sundown?
What is Sundown? What is Sundown? It's
This is like an excellent time for.
yeah, it's like Mecca for the demo scene, only it's in England.
Only it's in England.
How would we get there?
How would you get there? Well, there are many flights. I think there's Exeter Airport, Bristol Airport, or you could go to you could fly to one of the London airports where there is a pre-prescribed shuttle bus, also known as the Cunty bus.
The Cunty bus.
Yep, the Cunty bus will take you from anywhere to Sundown,
Excellent.
and that's all we need to say about the demo.
Okay.
Yeah, the bus ride to from Exeter Airport is the most exciting thing about that. What? No, it was a little disturbing because when it started, I thought, oh, this is really cool. Like they're doing some kind of pulling the textures over some wobbly thing, and then I started thinking, I'm turning 30 soon, and then
how horrible for you.
yeah, and you're much younger.
I'm going to be turning 21 next year.
Well, like if you add 10 years, then you know the thing you have to do at the doctor's office.
No.
You have to cough.
You have to cough. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Well,
that's
I'm not going to the doctor.
That's really what I saw when I saw that intro. Luckily, it went off from there and did other stuff. But the first thing was like, this is oddly uncomfortable. But
I don't remember.
Apparently, I'm the only one who went there.
I don't remember anything about that
It
was
was
similar
like
to that.
this tunnel that was you were getting in, and it was
It was
brown.
like a cross between a
no,
colon and a vulva.
it wasn't brown. It was
Gray,
Colonish.
grayish brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminded me of the exact same effect that we saw in the 4K from Looney's for Icanim, though.
I
It
can
was the
actually tell
exact
you
same
they
thing.
do actually
Really
put the
like
whole thing
it,
together in about 3 days. So.
Yeah. Well, of course they did. It's
It's an invite.
Oh, and the one thing that I did like about it was the fact that it was Cyphus using noise and chip.
Speaking of invites, actually, I want to point out that one of the demos that wasn't shown was Alt 2007's invite.
What's Alt Party?
What's Alt Party? You tell me what Alt Party
Alt
is.
Party is
No.
Yes.
Why wasn't it shown? That's more interesting.
Because they only show 15, and there were 17 entries, and all of the entries were good. Okay, were there 18? Okay, I heard there were. Yeah, all of the entries were good enough to be in the compo, but you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
And those two were the ones that the jury voted the least for.
Okay.
And I mean, it is a demo by Flow. Flow traditionally does a lot of noise and so forth, and so some people are not attracted to noise as much as other things. Whereas some of us look at it and go, "Wow, that is just freaking excellent! Look what they did with the noise." Alt Party. Alt
Yeah,
Party.
it's a white noise, it's a pearly noise, it's like a whole range of noises.
It's NOSFA type noise.
I know.
Okay,
I like it.
just. All right.
Let,
So
let
anyway,
truck the party horse speak. Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
what Alternative Party is? Alternative Party is a party in the first week of November that takes place here in Helsinki, and it is slightly different than other parties, such as this one, or say Sundown, or say Kindergarten, which is in Norway.
He doesn't live in Norway.
He does.
I do.
He lives in Greece. He doesn't
I
have.
don't live in Greece either.
Well, yes, he's going to Sundown, so he's been covered. All right. So, the Alternative Party is a party that encourages people to express themselves with computers or other forms of art in alternative ways. We have various alternative
Open
compos.
door for a lot of sick stuff.
I'm not even going to respond to that. let's just put it this way. Why don't you
Let's just put it this way. Yeah.
why don't you create something for the alternative compo for I think
Why
it's
don't we continue on the
it's a thing. Anyway, we have combos that are off.
just go out and do it in the street or something.
MFX was number 3.
Yes.
Done on a Mac. Mac's rule. They're much better than Windows.
Wait a minute. Was it on a Mac or was it on XNA?
It was made on a Mac.
But it was on
you can
XNA.
text on
Performed
XNA.
on XNA.
I think
yes.
they just did it to annoy Microsoft.
Of course.
Well, there's
course.
that portion, but
And
there's
of
also the
course
fact
it
that you
was
can't actually code
3
on
seconds
Windows.
Yeah, I don't
It was
think
like a
Microsoft
giant
will be
tease.
too annoyed by that. Actually.
I was just waiting there for the climax and the bass is gonna come out and there's it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, you did it for
It
the
was hypotonic.
the fun.
Yeah.
Joke.
No, I think it was more that Scooper. I haven't seen Scooper do anything for a while, and I haven't actually seen him online for a while. So I think he may have been very busy. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. He's been very
Well,
busy.
it's not like MFX to like stay in the mold.
No,
They do all
MFX
kinds
has never stuck in one particular thing, which is an excellent thing. You never know if their next demo is going to be the Alt Party 2007 Invitation by Flow, or if it's going to be Debris by Farbrush. It could be any.
Yeah. Except those two, because they are actually made by other people.
Absolutely, they would not actually copy somebody else or do a tribute demo.
But that's the same with you. You like suddenly make a noise strip porn line.
Yeah.
Demo. And everybody's like, "Oh, where's the next iconoclast? What you doing?" And
you get to do whatever the heck you want now.
you can do whatever you want. It's like you have to listen to
else.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do what you want.
No,
But
I think people appreciate diversity. That's a good thing,
Yeah.
and we like diversity. So
Yeah.
let's move on.
The chasm.
By division. I think, and Gargai said this as well, because Gargai's demo, for the second year in a row,
third.
Third year?
Just now.
Oh, well, Conspiracy Productions seem to cause assembly compos no end of trouble. And the past 2 years, they've had to repeat them because of problems. We thought that this demo here was the one where the sync started to go out of where the demo started to go out of sync really badly. During that, it didn't get repeated because it wasn't quite as bad, but it.
No, but you could hear it, like if you went with the rhythm in your mind.
The sync was just
Can I
out.
ask, so what's the case? Did you play a video of all these demos or some?
They were captured.
They're captured, but the last one was just played from the executable.
I thought they were all played from the executable because they had problems with them.
Oh wow.
I was under the impression that most of them were filmed onto tape or video files, but when they had the technical difficulties, they started playing them live.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Old school.
But I can't be 100% sure of that. I'm sure somebody will get back to me. So.
Yes, that'll work. So we get to find out.
Okay.
We're on number 5. This was breakdance, not parts.
I love this.
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I really love this. Like I was just sitting there thinking, okay, so this coder is like drinking coffee and can't sleep, and he was thinking, oh, this fractal here. Hey, this is kind of cute. And then the idea goes from there. Like how the idea started, it was just
It did
really
metaballs,
entertaining.
but with stars, which I thought that's not been done
It
before.
did?
No.
Yeah, it had like stars, kind of.
Well, you mean like a that kind of field effect has been done, but I've never seen like a fractal shake it ass.
Well, it was the first one from the beginning. It was the first one that looked very different to the
original.
previous one.
Yeah.
And what was that? 4K that won Assembly 2 years ago by I think it was Fit. I'm not quite sure with the.
Oh, you mean the
Brown.
Yellow Rose track? Yellow Rose
no.
Texas.
The next one that they did that had the.
Oh,
that was James Brown.
James Brown. Yeah.
It wasn't by Fit. I'm not quite sure.
The Fit did a James Brown one. Well, on Amiga.
Well, that thing where they had the vectorized graphics and they could do whatever they want with them, of course. So that was very similar.
And also you couldn't help it. Well, I hope it's the right one where they put the Finnish
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. It's like
Yes.
they're from Spain, so they're like, yeah, we're gonna do this for laughs.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. When I saw the names of the coders, it was like those look
Finnish.
like they're Finnish names. I thought Time Scratchers were
Spain.
all from Spain. So I was going to ask you.
I don't know.
Because I mean, you have.
Yeah, I've been
I guess we
speaking
have
to them.
both of us have as many friends in Spain. So.
No, I was speaking to Time Scratch because they did this game, the football
the
game,
soccer
and
game.
and you did, you
Yeah,
worked a bit with them, and we thought that was Spain. And then I see all this Aki and Ova and whatever, and I said, well, I was on the radio speaking about that, and I said, who is this guy? I didn't know. He said, oh, that's our Prime Minister. I said, okay, and it's a woman. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's like Conan O'Brien.
It looked.
Like,
You haven't seen the Conan O'Brien. We'll tell you about the Conan O'Brien
we'll
thing
show
later.
it later. It's on YouTube.
Right,
Like everything else.
Next one, conspiracy.
Next one, yeah. How do they get these amazing colors?
They give Zoom a thing, and then Zoom touches them, and it just magically turns into stuff.
Yeah,
apparently.
how does it happen? How do you do that? It's
You're named Zoom.
No, you're not. You probably named something that neither of us can pronounce.
Well,
You take
no,
the handle
Zoltan. You can pronounce
It's
Zoltan.
probably
Oh,
more sort of
Zoltan.
subtle
Yeah.
use of blue, and just not so much that it fills the screen, but really tasteful amounts.
Yeah.
It looks like almost like if you take make a Photoshop gradient and just like additively blend it a little bit above the thing that's going on. So it's like haha, I know this. It's actually, well, I don't know if this is, but Chaos Theory was originally black and white, I think, and then they added some layers on top.
You're gonna have to speed up a bit, I think.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay,
Speedy.
Oh, we're all
Helium
only on
Copper
6.
by no,
By Wama.
No, we're on to number 7. Yeah, Helium
No,
Copper.
Helium Copper by Wama. Yeah, it's number 7. Yep.
Quickly.
Good demo.
Well, I didn't
I
like
can't
it, I must
remember
say.
it. I don't know.
I liked it. It was
There were some bombs, and suddenly the
yeah.
style
There was a
changed,
thing.
and then we
There
go
was a sound
back.
change, and then it was
yeah. No, I remember.
I liked it because there were the warps between them.
Okay, next was Inner Flame by Adapt. I think that's probably the dark horse of the competition. I thought that was awesome.
Base Cadet's music rules in that.
Right from the beginning.
I think it started really well, but it just got very repetitive.
dragged on.
eventually.
I like it went nowhere, and it ended like 15 times. You know, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like, oh, is it over? No, it's not. Oh, now it's over. It's getting on the boat. No, it's not. It never ended, and it didn't seem that it seemed like in the beginning it had some idea and some direction, but in like
The nice
15,000 hours into the thing, they were
So
thinking, no,
you-
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're just saying this so that one of us gets really upset, just like in Clerks 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Because if it's
we need
anything I want
to
to be
move on.
Right. Right.
Okay, Sky's Limit we've already done.
Yes.
Fairlight, that's brilliant.
Brilliant number 2, I think, of the whole thing.
I don't know that it's ranked number 2, but it's definitely within the top.
I think the fisheye lens shader thing was really, really cool. I loved it.
Do you think that it's the same idea, the same technique that we saw in the far
Far
browse?
Browse, yeah, the Intel thing.
Yeah, I think that the problem with that is that maybe they should have given this competition a miss and do a big demo like properly, because it felt like it just ends when you are expecting it to drag on, because
Well, not everybody does demos that are 8 minutes and 15 seconds.
But this one, it lasts like 3, and you would expect something with 5, because you get at the end, you get an effect, and
that's
how
true.
does that relate to the previous?
I like the
but
robots.
what I saw it.
But it's art, it's like electronic art-ish, like British, very British.
I'm just going to be controversial for a sec and say that I didn't like it.
Oh, you're not gonna.
I'm
not gonna let you in now.
I like the fluid stuff that happened halfway through with the white fluid and then the red fluid at the end.
That was
smoke.
fluid? That was smoke.
Sorry, the smoke and then the fluid that was at the
All
end.
right,
So it was a fluid in the box,
yeah.
but I wasn't a fan of the rest of it.
It doesn't look like we're going to have enough time to go down the whole list.
we're gonna miss.
So we're going to.
We only have like the
move
the
straight
best
onto your
one.
demo.
Yeah.
Archmage rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Infinity Zoomer thing. Really cool. I saw him working on it at the Soulskog, and he was like,
Yeah, we put a lot of work in that, and the stuff,
you
the
determined to
zoomer
win this.
just before that, it was just for only 15-20 seconds with like a month of worth of work, just so much stuff. And yeah, if you're watching this, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks again.
The synthesetics one also ruled.
Yeah, that was good. So,
yeah, and might I also give a shout out to my people who have been doing the access process thing for
Yeah.
like 2 days, never sleeping.
that was brilliant
Yeah,
as well.
Good going, guys.
Any demo other than the top 2 that you like?
I like I'll say I really like the Portal Process demo, and as I said to Gloom, I really like that little man running. It was a really nice touch. You don't see these things very often. That parallax scrolling. It was definitely the best Portal Process demo that I have seen so far.
Oh,
It just
I'll pass
Matt,
that along.
what about yourself? Number 3.
Say
To me, the order is going to be ASD followed by what was it? Conspiracy followed by TV, and that's it. So
Okay.
I was a fan of TV.
TV.
Number
Wow,
one.
that's
I know.
I did like that.
Controversial.
that's
I'm
weird.
controversial.
Okay, well that's us signing off for tonight. It's probably the last time you'll see me on TV at Assembly 2007. Okay, so well, apparently we've got another minute. So
Okay, so let's talk about the explosive one because it's the only one we haven't covered.
okay,
It was probably the best of the explosive ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
As far
Excluding
as
Tokyo.
I haven't seen Tokyo.
Well, you have to see Tokyo.
Okay, then I have to see Tokyo. It had the one with the most flow all the way through.
Yeah, a bit too saturated, I think. But other than that,
Yeah,
it
there
suffered
was
on
that.
the big screen for
Yeah,
that. I've seen it on the
Oh, is
screen.
that like the
okay. I'm going to have to interrupt you now. We're going to the arena.
Yeah, when it's
So I'm passing you over to Mika, and she'll be on that screen, and I can't see it because garbage truck's head's in the way. Thank you from all of us here. Good night.
Well, this is.
We all shouted on
Look,
through.
I'm there and here.
It's amazing technology.
My God.
It's just like a mirror. Maybe we
There you
don't.
go. No, that's still us. Oh, this is like.
It's an infinite mirror.
Hey, demo effect.
Hey, you know, if this is Archmage painting this, I'm not that fat.
Yeah.
It's a live demo.
Hello.
They,
Oh.
Hey,
Is there Giles and Matthew?
we can't hear you.
You can't hear me, okei. Elikkä tervetuloa tänne Areena-tasolla. Nyt ollaan old school puolella ja ajateltiin nykästä muutama naseva kommentti noista vähän aikaa sitten näytetyistä demoista. Terve! Saisko sulta muutaman sanasen noista?
No mikäs siinä?
Eli mitä olit mieltä tämän vuoden tarjonnassa?
Vähän niukempaa kuin ennen, mutta tai tässä viime vuosina, mutta tuossa demokompossa oli muutama tosi hyvä kyllä.
Onko sä itse ikinä osallistunut näihin kompoihin?
Mä oon musiikkia tehnyt, mutta en mä oo näitä demoja. Se vaatisi ison porukan eikä ole ollenkaan. Ei oo oikein tullut sellaista.
Alright. No löytyykö tästä joku sun suosikki? Oliko joku mikä meni ylitse muiden?
Joo, tässä demokomposta... Itse mikä tää oli? Accession...
Muistatko ehkä entry-numeroa?
Vitsi en kyllä.
No kerro vähän mitä siinä tapahtui.
Siinä oli oikeastaan vaan hienoja efektiä, mutta se kuitenkin kolahti.
Sanoit siis, miten on tämä taso verrattuna, jos verrataan nyt viime vuoteen ja vaikka 2 vuotta takaperin?
Lähinnä noissa introissa huomasi, että niitä oli vähemmän ja niihin ei ehkä niin paljon panostu, mutta se aina vaihtelee. Ensi vuonna tulee taas, kun tänä vuonna ei ollut niin paljon.
Okei, hei kiitos sulle paljon. Eli nyt mä annan mikin tonne Miikalle ja Miika lähtee etsiä seuraavaa uhria.
Kiitoksia Mia. Tosiaan käydäänpäs katsomassa seuraava uhri haastatteluun. Pääsiskää läpitä. Terve! Mikäs teidän nimi ja mistä päin olette?
Heippa, mä olen Tuomelan Mikko eli Ravelia Espoosta.
Eli melkein paikallisia. Mitäs seurasta varmaan äskeistä demokompoa?
Joo, kaikki kompot on kyllä katsottu.
Hienoa. Mitäs olette mieltä laadullisesti äskeisestä demokompoista, esimerkiksi viime vuosiin verrattuna?
Siis olihan se erittäin kovaa kamaa. Ja niin kuin jotkut tuolla jo Yrkissä sanoi, että sille vikalle demolla pitäisi olla oma sarja, että se olisi niin kuin reilumpaa. Mutta toisaalta taas mä kaipaan meininkiä. Loppujen lopuksi vaikka jotkut oli järjettömän hienoja, harvassa oli sellaista kunnon meininkiä, eteenpäin menoa. Se vikakin oli ihan järjettömän hieno, mutta siinä siltä jäi vähän niin epäselväksi, siinä vaan mentiin loputtomilla transitioilla eteenpäin, että vau, okei, mutta mikä tässä on pointtina? Mä kuuntelin Altradion selostusta ja siellä oli tämän koodari kertomassa, sillä oli ihan selvät sävelet. Se oli ihan mielettömän eeppinen tarina siinä ja kaikkea, mutta ei se oikeasti välittynyt mulle.
Selvä. Onko vielä joku oma suosikki, mikä oli oikein iski itsellä sitten äskeisessä kompossa?
Jaa, nimenomaan demokompassa. No se, mitenköhän se Synaestix, tämä vähän Goa-transea sisältävä demo. Siinä oli meininkiä ja se oli tosi nätisti tehty ja viimeistelty. Ne oli tosi nättejä ne kaikki kuviot, vaikka se ei ollut teknisesti kuitenkaan ihmeellinen.
Selvä. Kiitoksia pienestä haastattelusta. Ja sitten seuraavaksi ohjelmassa TV-chatti. Chatissa vieraana Star Trekin muun muassa ohjaajia. Ja kilpailu on myöskin menossa Star Trek-aiheinen tietenkin. Kiitoksia täältä Areenatasolta. Siirrytään studioon.